Ching. Now we're going to share the screen. Oh, it's my email. Hang on, let me fix this. Whoosh, whoosh. I'll go to this. Oh, I gotta put it up on the big screen. This is a room 6. Okay, so this was the assignment yesterday. Second. There were some questions on Classroom, and for those of you that were kind of waiting for that, I answered a couple this morning. I didn't answer them as much as I kind of gave hints as to where to go. I'm more than happy to do them as necessary, but I just kind of gave hints to start. Ding dong. All right, so anyways, having said that, are there questions that you would like me to do at the end of the lesson today, which is relatively short?
I had 2E, 2H, and 2I, and then 5B from the other lesson that we were supposed to do.
Okay. 2C.
No, 2E.
Oh, sorry. I got you, Micah. I got you. You're good. I'm just the people in the class. Sorry, who's 1D and D? Yeah.
Did you check B and C?
For which number?
For whether or not they're correct in the back.
For which one?
1, B, and C.
Okay.
I got the other ones right, but somehow those ones aren't, and I checked my book 5 times.
Okay.
Don't know what.
I will check.
Perhaps my calculator.
Perhaps. Anybody else?
Yeah.
All right. So oh, sorry.
Is 2D up on your list?
Yes.
Okay, good.
I just added it. All right, that's good. We're good. Everybody's covered. Okay, let's do today's lesson. Yeah, there's a lot up there. But I think I'll get started and it'll be a bunch of like, oh, like kind of you didn't see it. Maybe not. That's okay, regardless. Anyways. Oopsies. Hang on. Come back to me. What movie is that from? Arrival. Has anybody seen Arrival? Oh, that's a good movie. Very good movie. If you liked Interstellar, Gavin. Yeah, Interstellar's great. Gravity. Did I say Gravity? No, Arrival. Oh, you guys, nobody's seen it? Yes. It's a very good movie. That is, you might be classified under sci-fi, but that is a drama. That's a beautifully acted movie. Come back to me. Do you know what that? So you've seen it. Do you know what that line's from now? Where in the movie? Come back to me. Amy Adams saying it to her daughter. Right? Oof, such a good movie. I've seen it. Probably seen it honestly like 5 times or something. So that's your homework. Sure. No, the Alien one with Lawrence Fishburne.
See, I wouldn't know.
Okay. The big black disc, obelisk, whatever it is. Yeah.
Wait, the disc? There's one that's called the Arrival.
It's just this narrow thing. They go into the kind of a construction scaffolding machine that takes them up, and then they kind of jump from there onto the wall.
But it's like a clear wall, and then
when they get up top, yeah.
Okay, yes.
And it's like, boom, and she's like, no, that's an introduction. It's such a fantastic movie. It's very sad, but like I said, I've seen it a whole bunch of times, so it's so good, and it's understated. I love it when you have Amy Adams, who's a very beautiful person. She's not in the role to be sexy. You know what I mean? It's like there's no, she's not making out with anybody. She's not in a bikini or anything. She's a good actor. It's great. I really liked it.
Yeah, that's what makes a good movie.
Well, see, American movies, quite often, it's just they got to do some kind of weird thing. Like it's just there's no reason, but oh, there's a little bit of nudity or something. It's like, man, you don't need that. You know, that's why like so much British and stuff, European stuff is so good because it's the acting. It's not the looks. It's so good. Like The Crown. Anybody seen The Crown?
Oh, that's a good show.
Olivia Colman. Have you seen Broadchurch? She's in Broadchurch too, a little bit. Like she is like the queen in the last 2 seasons. Like she is such an incredible actor.
Yeah, I'm watching the fourth season.
It's kind of hard to watch with Princess Di stuff, man. Like I think.
I haven't got that far, but yeah.
But you kind of know what happened. Like even as young as you are, you kind of know what. Like I remember I was in church Sunday morning, and it was Mr. Taves' sister-in-law who said to me, "Do you know that Lady Di died?" It's like, what? Mother Teresa died on the same day, but it was Lady Di who got the headlines. Anyways, what are we talking about? This isn't journalism. This isn't film studies. This isn't a current affairs. Used to have a class like that. Yeah, that's the interesting stuff. But no, we're doing math. Okay, so there really isn't a whole lot kind of with the notes. We're just kind of making one side equal the other. Similar to proofs, except we're going to try not to touch one side. We're going to just try and finagle one side to make it equal to the other. So, found my green pen. I know you're all thankful for that. So let's start with examples, page 251. All right, so it's exponents and logs. So stop sharing. And I want to see, why is it black? Okay, now let's go to this. Come on. Well, I might be doing it on the board. Try again. What? Not even registering. Maybe if I just take it out from this end. One more try. Oops. Find it. Find it. I think it might be on the board today. Okay, I'm on the board. Sorry. Oh, that's not a good frozen frame. All right, so it's my right hand. Okay, I'm just making sure it's not mirrored. It's gonna look weird. All right, so first, I'll erase all these questions that I gotta do. That's a lot. Okay, I got orange and green. If these don't show up well, then please let me know. And I will change them. Okay, where's my limit? Oh, right there. Okay. Okay. So prove that cube root of 27 squared. So we've got, this is 1A, cube root of 27 squared divided by the fifth root of 32 divided by fifth root of 32 cubed equals 1 and 1/8, which is also equal to 9/8, just to kind of keep that in mind. So we're just going to follow the exponent rules to see what happens. Is this, oh, that's, you guys at home, can you see that okay? That's not great, hey?
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay, like I'll say everything I'm writing down, and if you can't hear me or whatever, let me know. This is also right out of the book. I'll try with the green. I have a feeling this green is going to be lighter. But anyways, so the cube root of 27 is 3 times 3 times 3, so it's 3. Cube root of 27 is 3. 3 squared is 9. 9 divided by,
Yeah,
that's worse, eh? Okay. That says 9 divided by, yeah, it's harder to put on the board and harder to erase. 9 squared, no, 3 squared. So it's 9 divided by the fifth root of 32. 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 is 8, times 2 is 16, times 2 is 32. So the fifth root of 32 is 2. 2 cubed is 8, which is 9/8, which is 1 and 1/8. Now, when doing proofs, just look up there. When doing proofs, it's really important to show each step, because you might be able to do all this in your head. You go, okay, well that's 9, that's 8. 9 divided by 8 is 9 divided by 1/8. Oh, just 1 over 1 and 1/8, and that's all you put down. You're not getting any marks for that. Show your steps. Show your steps. Any kind of proof or verify, just to kind of jump to the beginning and say, oh yeah, it's good. It doesn't fly. I remember in grade 8 when we were doing solving and people checking their work would often just kind of write the same answer to the side. 27 equals 27. That was all they did. Yeah, and they put a check mark beside it. So you clearly don't know what you're doing. Can I erase this? Anybody at home still need it?
See, then you're unsure.
I know. I was just gonna say, but I don't want them to feel bad, because it's okay if like they have a question they can ask. But I was just
Yeah,
gonna,
you can erase it.
no, thank you. I was just gonna say, if Gavin was here, was at home. Okay, so this next one is x to the a, x to the b, m to the m, x to the b squared. So it's x to the a, x to the b. If we didn't have so many questions to do today, I'd run and get some darker markers. Darker markers. That's kind of a fun word to say. Fun words. X like that, and then all over x to the 2b equals x to the 2a. Again, the right side is really simple, so let's focus on the left. Also, those of you at home, I misread the dress up thing. I thought it was pajama day. It's white day, right? For staff. You guys are all black.
Oh, I almost did that last night. I almost did it, and then I looked and I was like,
The grade 7 and 8.
yeah.
Yeah, for whatever reason, I'm walking down the hall today and I look, and what jumps out at me for whatever reason is color day. I was like, what? Oh, today was color day. Oh, it's 2 separate days. Thanks for letting me know. Okay, so anyways, you multiply exponents. So the top is x to the 2a, x to the 2b, all over x to the 2b. Can you see where this is going? You could write it like, where it's like this, because they are multiplying. These guys cancel. X to the 2a equals, as it were, x to the 2a. Okay with that?
Yep.
Karina, can I erase it? Oh, I gotta stop walking in front of it. Who's all here? Karina,
Yeah, you can erase it.
Micah, and Matthew. It's Calvin and Maya. Those are the two that don't
So that
don't come in live, which is okay. Just saying. I just, you know.
I just don't wake up for another 4 hours.
Oh yeah, is that what it is? So is it hard getting up on the other days then?
Yes. But I just,
Yes. You don't want to think about that at all? Okay, so here, now it's 2a, log base 100x. 2a log base 100x equals 1/2 log x equals 1/2 log x. So, yeah, which way? Okay, I was right. I was going to go like, oh, what is the book doing? I'm not totally sure which way to go here. I think I want to put this as an exponent. Yeah, it's good. This is good modeling because I can. I'm not sure where it's going to go, and so I'm kind of trying something out, and I'm going to see if it works. So that's log of x to the half, which equals log of the root of x. So on this side, honestly, I'm kind of blanking. I'm not sure where to go from here.
Is the other log a base 10?
Yeah. Yeah, the one on the left is 100. The one on the right is base 10. Unless you do. Okay, so I'm going to leave that, but let's go this way. So this is one of the log rules. Log of x over, oh yeah, this is where it's going to go, over log of 100, right? This is rule. This is, I think, like with some of the questions that were coming about yesterday's assignment. This right here is rule 5. Yeah, this is rule 5, page 242, if you wanted to have a look. Keep that page. So you can do this with it. Now this we know what to do with, because this right here, like log base 10 of 100, this equals 2. Right? You guys see that?
Yeah.
Because 10 to the power of 2 equals 100. So log 100 equals 2. So it's log of x over 2, which is the same as saying 1/2 log of x. So I didn't need to do this stuff on the right. Tricky, I didn't see it right away. And so if you're doing that, like, that's totally okay. It's like you try that, oh, it didn't work. Try something different. Any questions? Anybody at home questions?
No.
Gavin's proud. Just nods. Yes, that's my girl. That's what he said. Did you hear him, Karina?
No.
He kind of did this thing too, and you didn't hear that?
Wow.
Kept. Okay, there we go. Karina did it back. Oh, where are we? What question are we doing? Oh, 2B. Prove that 1/2 log 10a squared. So 1/2 of log 10a squared equals 1/2.
I know.
What? You're gonna say you know where to go with this?
I thought I did.
Well, what were you thinking?
No, I don't know. Never mind.
You sure?
Yeah, I was gonna say like 1/2 plus log A and then separate the left side, but no, it doesn't work because there's a 10 on the left side.
Mr. Moore,
Mm-hmm.
I have, well, okay, so there's the way in the book and there's the way I did it, which is wrong. I'm not sure how it's wrong. So could you check this?
Tell me what to do up here. Tell me what you did.
I took out a half and then I put 2 log 10 of A.
So
and
right
then-
here?
Yeah.
So what do you mean you took out a half?
Well, I took out the half, so I put it on the outside of the brackets.
Oh,
Maybe that's where, yes. Took out the half, because it's a half times log 10 of A squared, right?
Yeah.
So then if you take out the half.
okay, pause 1 second. Don't copy this down because I don't know where it's going. I don't know where it's going and I don't want you to get any bad habits. Okay, keep going.
Then it would be half, I just actually put 2 log 10 of A because I put the 2, like, yeah.
Okay,
So
so
then,
here's the trick. That's the problem right there.
okay,
Because that A is only with, the squared is only with the A, not with the 10. So you can't,
so then, then in that case, you just, split them up.
yes.
So you take out the half and you split them up, log of 10.
Well, see, and I wouldn't take out the half. What I would do is I would put the half as an exponent
Oh.
and then kind of see where we go from there. So I'm not saying that's the way, but because we are going to have to split up these two. We know there's 2 terms over here. So this, you could do it that way, but I kind of like to keep it all in one spot. We're going to have to separate the 10 and the A squared. So what I would do is I would say log of 10 A squared, that whole thing goes to the power of a half. So then that becomes log of 10 to the half times A, just A, because 2 times a half is just 1. So like we could put a 1 there, but we don't need to.
Oh, I see now.
Can you guys see this at home? Man, that is really not good. What if,
What's the third line?
hey, I'll ask the questions here. Are any of those better?
That's better.
Okay, well, let's try that. Okay.
Yeah, that one's better.
Sorry, Karina, what did you say?
What's the third?
What does the third line say?
Log of 10 to the half, and then just A.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to split these now. So I'm going to write bigger too. Log of 10 to the half plus log of A. Yeah, that's a little better. So now let's just log of A, we're done there. We need to figure out how to make this into a half. So think of it this way. Log base 10 of 10, we know this equals 1, right?
That's not really on the screen, but
Holy moly. So many complainers, just kidding. Log of 10 to the half, we're gonna mess around with this. We know that log of 10, this right here, this equals 1, right? Can you guys see that? You don't see it?
No,
Okay,
I did now.
oh,
I do now.
okay.
It's log of 10, 10, which means
Yes.
1 and yeah.
so if we move this half to the front, then it's going to be a half times 1. So this is, if I'm showing all my steps, 1/2 log of 10 plus log of A. And then this will be just 1/2 times 1, which is half, 1/2 plus log of A. I need to get darker markers. Is that okay? At home and abroad? That doesn't make sense.
Yep.
You hit me out. I saw that. You guys are good at home?
Yep.
yep.
I keep walking in front of it. Okay, So those are the examples. So you've got all of 2 questions to do. I am gonna sprint to my office to get a couple darker markers, and then I'll answer the other 16 questions we had. Cool? So I'm gonna pause this recording just so when Calvin looks at it later, it's not a big dead spot. No, I'm not gonna pause it because I'm afraid something's not gonna work. He's got a dead spot. I'll be back. Look it. Right. Purple.
Any examples? It's like, what, make sure 3 equals 3, and then in the assignment, it's like 4 root 27.
Well, that 27, make it a base of 3, 9 base of 3, you'll get it. Okay, well, let me look at yesterday's assignment first.
Why are you out of breath?
It's one friend of mine, one of my roommates, we'd wrestle. So we just fight. Nobody wants to give up. And we're just exhausted. And I'm like, I can't breathe. And he would stand up. And just this goofy guy. Brent, gonna go see him Monday. He's gonna work on my car. All right. 1B. Let's start with that. That's log 3 minus log 4 minus log 5. Is that the one, Maya? That was the one you wanted to know if the back of the book was right? So that would be, what is it, log of 3 over log of 3 over 20? Yeah. But is that the right answer? Because you're asking if the answer in the back is right.
It doesn't, it's in a decimal, it's 3.49.
Oh,
So it's like put it in decimal form. But,
okay, sorry.
Yeah, either my calculator is out of whack or it just.
Log 3 divided by 20. What did you say the answer is?
We're on the right question, right?
I got 0.82 negative. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna just do it on the board. So B, 1B. Can you see that okay? Oh, it's just terrible, period. Okay, I'll try and write big. Okay, so log 3 minus log 4. Okay, so we have log of 3 minus log of 4 minus log of 5. So this is log of 3. What?
The wrong question because
I'm looking at the wrong question?
6 to the power of x minus 2 equals 15.5.
Hang on, what page are we on?
We're on page 2,
Poop.
right?
Yeah, of course we are. Sorry, I was in the wrong spot. 1B? Oh, it's a wildly different animal.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
For a second there, I thought I was looking at the question wrong. That's why I got
So
it
6 to the x minus 2?
wrong. Yes.
Okay, good. 6 to the x minus 2 equals 14.5. 6 to the x minus 2 equals 14.5. Log of 6 to the x minus 2 equals log of 14.5. X minus 2 times log of 6 equals log of 14.5. X log of 6 minus 2 log of 6 equals log of 14.5.
Oh, that's why.
X log of 6 equals log of 14.5 plus log of 36. See what I did here? The two log 6. The 2 is squared. I'm skipping some steps, but subtract, so I add. This is the same as this, just moved over. Is that okay? Okay.
You know, you might need to do that because.
Might need to explain it.
Yeah.
Okay. I will in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Yay. So if I wanted to move this 2 to the exponent, it becomes log of 6 squared. Okay, that's one of our rules. 6 squared is 36. So this is negative log of 36. If I add log of 36 to both sides, it cancels on this side, ends up over there.
So that's how it works. You put the two. Oh, I see.
Right,
You're not
yeah, I was
putting
waiting for that. Oh, yeah, yeah.
So it's, would it be the same as 12 log of x?
Sorry, what?
Because I wouldn't put the squared back in. I would put the 6 out. Because that might be the source of all my problems.
What?
I leave the 2 and I put the 6 out. So then.
What do you mean by putting the 6 out?
Like I put the 6 with the 2. Wait, no.
No, I don't think you do. I don't think you do. No. Now, if you're using a calculator, you could,
Like,
like,
if it has the square, if it's 2 log of 6 squared, for example.
2 log 6 squared?
Yeah, just for example, I would put the 2 out.
Sure.
Okay, so that's okay.
So is this
no,
okay?
This is a wildly different answer than I had.
Okay, but you get it?
Now I do, yes.
Okay. Can I
So you
erase
have to
it? Oh,
split
sorry.
up, right?
Yeah.
Because
You gotta tease it apart.
I did divided by log of 6, so it's x minus 2 equals log of 14.5 divided by log of 6, and then x equals that minus 2, which is not the right answer.
Yeah.
So you have to split them up first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Can I erase this
Mhm.
or leave it for a minute? I'll leave it for a minute while I work on the next one. Just use the other part of the board. Next
I'm
one.
good now.
You good?
Yeah, I just need to write down that one little split out of that.
Okay, 1C from the right page this time.
You know, this is probably the exact same question, so I think we're probably good on this one.
Okay.
It's the exact same issue.
All right. Then cool. Then 1D. Seven to the x equals 5 to the x minus 1. Who wanted this one?
I think it might have been me.
Okay, I just want to make sure that it's somebody that wants it. So log 7 to the x equals log of 5 to the x minus 1. Put those exponents in front. X log 7 equals x minus 1 in brackets. Log 5. And simplify that, so it's x log 7 equals x log 5. X log 5 minus log 5. So what I'm going to do here is, because we can't combine these two, we can't bring these together It's just not gonna happen. What we can do is we can kind of put the x onto one term. So if we divide everything by x, and it cancels here, and it cancels here. Now we can get numbers for these. So log of 7 and log of 5, whatever those numbers are, and then we will kind of deal with that. So log of 7 minus, I'm just going to move this over while I'm at it, minus log of 5 equals log of 5 over x. Log of 7 minus log of 5, so that's log of 7 over 5 equals log of 5 over x. Have I lost anyone? Sorry?
On the right side, is the log 5 still negative?
Yes, see, there's negative signs there. Can't you see them?
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you for pointing that out. Yep, that's an easy mistake to make. And then you're just solving for x. Do you want me to keep going? Who wanted this one?
It's me, yeah.
You good? You sure? Anybody else want me to keep going? Guess not. Okay.
No.
What?
No.
No. Can I erase it? No?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to pressure anybody. I'm just rushing because there's lots of questions. You need more time. I'm going to slow down. I do not mind in the slightest. I get paid the same either way. It's all about, no, it isn't. Okay, 1E says 5 to the 2 minus x. So more the same, 5 to the 2 minus x equals, where did it go? 11 to the x minus 4. Put your log in front. Log of 5 to the 2 minus x equals log of 11 to the x minus 4. Oh, now it's getting herky-jerky. That's what I want to happen. Can you guys at home, is this herky-jerky or is it just my mirroring?
It's a little bit, but it's okay.
You know what? I'm going to stop mirroring because you guys in the class can see the board. Okay, tell me if there's a problem, you guys and everybody else in the world. Okay, so I'm going to put these in front now. So it's 2 minus x times log of 5 equals x minus 4 times log of 11. Spread it out. 2 log of 5 minus x log of 5 equals x log 11 minus 4 log 11. So there's a couple different ways that we can do this. Like the ones without x's, you can get numbers for those. You can punch in like log of 11, then multiply it by 4, then you're gonna have some negative number. This log of 11 here, you can do this as a number. So you punch in log of 11, so it's gonna be like 1 point something. It'll be 1 point something x. So basically you're gonna have a whole bunch of numbers and 2 are gonna have x's with them, and then you just simplify from there. Does that make sense? I'm not trying to take the shortcut, but I think like this is once you kind of see it, and the fact, because it looks weird, it's like I can't combine x log 5 with x log 11, but I can change this into a number, and then it is what it is. So like for example, log of 5 is 0.6990. So minus 0.6990x. That's what this is now. This will be a number, whatever. This will be some kind of number with x. This will be some kind of number. And then you just go from there. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Who wanted this one? Is that okay?
Yeah.
I don't mind going further.
Oh, no, yeah, that's
Good, okay. Anybody at home need more than that?
I'm good.
Yoke. Who's still here? I'm just curious. Everybody, nice. Oh, no, that's not what I want. All right, so I'm done with 1E. Is it me or is it really hungry in here? Holy moly. I'm so hungry right now. 1E, we're going into overtime probably. 2E 2, I want to go in order alphabetical. A, B, C, 2C. Log x minus 3 halves, log 9. So log of x minus 3 halves, log of 9 equals log of 2. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change this to the exponent. I don't care what the number is. I just want it to just be a simple log because x minus this, I can combine those logs and I'll have one log on either side, then I can drop the logs. So log of x minus log of 9 to the 3 halves, which would be 27 for what it's worth, equals log of 2. Now because it's subtracting, so it's log of x over, I'm just going to put 27. Is that right? The root of 9 is 3. 3 is 3 is 9. Yeah, so x over 27 equals log of 2. Now I can just drop the logs. X over 27 equals 2. So x will be 54. Is that okay? That was your question?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Anybody else? Questions about that?
I did it a slightly different way. Instead of like having one log on each side, I moved over log 27 to the other side. Would it still work? Like would if you divide by log on both sides, it would cancel still?
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
Totally. Yep. No problem with that at all. And would be probably in a way done quicker, to be honest. Well, I guess you're going to have another step by moving it over, but yep, that's totally fine. It's totally fine. Thank you for asking. I'm going to erase it. C. What was next? D. I'm just going to write this on the board quick. So this is 2 D E H I 1 2 3 4. Yeah, and then 5B. Okay. 2D says log base 7. Oh, they're all base 7, which is kind of nice. Okay, I'll do it. Log 7 x minus log 7 x minus 1 equals log 7 3 equals log 7. Okay, so just looking at this, what I want to do is very similar to the previous question. Get it so that there's one log on either side and then drop them. So x minus this, so it's just log of 7, log base 7 of x over x minus 1, log 7 of 3, drop the logs, go from there. Who wanted this question?
I did. Would you be able to write out your first step?
Yeah, 100%. I'll do whatever. Totally. Like, don't ever feel bad for asking. So log, I don't know what that is. Log of 7, and then it's going to be x over x minus 1 equals log 7 of 3. So then we can get rid of our logs. We have x over x minus 1 equals 3. That might be a little bit intimidating. Multiply both sides by x minus 1. X equals 3x minus 3. Subtract x from both sides, add 3 to both sides. 3 equals 2x. 3 over 2 equals x. A friend from Hong Kong, and the way he was taught for English, you write your x's like this, but as a variable, it's like that. What are your teachers? Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, but this is, no, I was gonna make a really bad joke. Is that okay, Karina?
Yes, that's good. Thank you.
She's dyslexic, it'll be backwards. Good thing I didn't say that. Can I erase it or are you still writing?
You can erase it.
2E. Yeah, this is one I hinted at on Classroom. Who wanted 2E? Was it you, Gavin?
Yeah.
It was me,
Oh, it was you? Okay.
or I did, yeah.
Log 3 of x, log 3. So log 3 of x equals, is it equals? Yeah, log 3 x minus 2. Log 3 x minus 2 plus 2. Yeah. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get both of these logs together because this one's kind of messy. It's like, oh, they're not all logs. What do I do? For what it's worth, you could change this into a log if you wanted. Just for fun. Just for fun. 2, trying to think, what would that look like with a log base 3? What would that be? What goes here?
9.
Yeah. So if I wanted to put a log base 3 here, I could. It would be log base 3 of 9. I don't want to do that. I'm just showing you kind of different ways of doing it. I'm going to move this log over here. So all the logs are on one side. And then I've got 3 squared equals whatever mess I'm going to have. So log 3x minus log 3 x minus 2 equals 2. Now it's a division question. Log base 3 of x over x minus 2 equals 2. Now if I want to get rid of that log, 3 squared equals x over x minus 2. And go from there. How's that look, Micah?
How'd you get the 3 squared?
Just from here, just from our very kind of our basic understanding of logarithms, the base to this exponent equals this.
Oh, okay, yeah, I see.
That make sense?
Yeah.
Gavin?
Yeah.
You okay with that?
Yeah.
Do we keep going or are you good?
Yes, please.
Keep going? Okay. So here, so it's going to be 9 equals x over x minus 2. Multiply both sides by x minus 2. So 9x minus 18 equals x. Subtract x from both sides. Add 18 to both sides. So it's going to be 8x equals 18. X equals 18 over 8. Unless I did something too quick. Subtract 8. Yeah, looks good. 18 over 8, 9 over 4. Is that good? Micah, you good?
Yeah.
So
In your third step, sorry, can you say something? Because right now it's on Micah's screen.
hello. Do you know how to pin a screen?
Okay.
Do you know how to pin?
So
Karina, do you know how to pin a screen?
I think so, yeah.
Anyway, keep going.
Okay, so on your third step, when you have log 3, how did you go from your second step to that?
Okay, subtract. Subtract means whatever term this is divided by this term.
Okay, so would that be the same as like log 3 on the top and then the other log 3 on the bottom?
Nope. You got to be careful, and I see what you're saying. Like it's not. Use a different color. Brown. That's so gross. Different purple. So like log 3 of x over log 3 of x minus 2. That is not the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to really be aware of of when it's this and when it's this. These both have the same base separated kind of just by a sign. Like if this was plus, it would be log 3 of x times x minus 2.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
I think so. So then when would it be the other fraction?
Would it be this one?
Yeah.
Let's say, let's say it's not x. I'm just gonna put a number in there just so I can do something else. This is 5, and this is whatever, 12. Okay. The preceding step for this could have been like log base 3, 5 equals log 3 of 12 and an x in front. So now I'm going to divide both sides by log 3 of 12. This cancels. Log 3 of 12, log 3 of 12. Now I've got this equals x.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yes. So it's like the rule 3 from page 242 for the.
I like that you say it almost as if you have it memorized. Ah, yes. So line 6A. So-
No, I flipped
Yes.
to that page.
Yep, that's right.
Okay.
You said rule 3?
Yeah.
Yep, that's right.
Okay. Thank
Okay.
you.
Yeah, of course. How many times a day do you guys think I say, does that make sense?
Lots.
Lots. How many times a day do you think I say, Sam, stop interrupting me? How many times a day does that happen? Just the once ever. And that was no. In jest. D, E, what did I just do? That was E? No? Was it?
Yeah.
Okay, so H. Do you think, like I totally don't mind doing these, but I also kind of want you to struggle with them a bit. Do you think, unless it's like it's just like one person who hasn't had any questions, like I just want H, I've been waiting for H. My question, okay, who has H? Who wanted H? You?
I didn't ask for it, but I think I.
I did too.
So lots of people are wanting it, so I should
I
do.
did.
Like, please.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
I struggled with it yesterday.
I'm waiting. Do the rest of the alphabet. Okay, log base 4 of x squared. Log base 4 of x squared minus, okay, you know what this is, my friends. Oh no, this is weird, eh? Oh yeah, this is this is like a kind of a quote unquote regular factoring question, and I'll tell you why in a second. Log 4 of x. Log 4x, but that whole thing is squared equals 0. Okay. Oh, yeah. All right. So this, if I wrote this as, these two purples aren't different enough. I want to make it different. Pink. If I wrote 2x minus x squared equals 0, you would know what to do, right? If you want to factor that. And that's exactly what's going on up here. It's a little tricky because this is x squared. Because you think, well, these aren't x squareds. It's log 4 of x times log 4 of x. But this squared, you can put that 2 in front, which is what I did here. Does that make sense? So you can factor out, like if I was doing it with the pink, you could factor out an x. So it's x times 2 minus x. So x is 0 or 2. And we're going to do the same thing with that. So this becomes 2 log x minus log, oh, it's 4, x squared equals 0. If there was a number here, 5, 7, 11, whatever, we would bring it onto the left side of the equal sign. And so everything would be equaling 0. So now I'm just going to factor out a log 4 of x times 2 minus log 4 of x equals 0. So now you have to look at these two separately with a slightly different purple. So this one, log 4 of x equals 0. 4 to the 0 equals 1. So in this case, x equals 1. Over here, we could write it as log 4 of x equals -2, which means 4 to the -2 equals x, which is 1/16. This is a tricky one.
Couldn't you just do log 4 of x equals 2, not -2? Right?
Yeah, you're right. Sorry. See, that's what happens when you skip steps. I was trying to make this whole thing. If it was equal to 0, then subtract 2. That's negative. Yeah, you're right, Micah. Sorry. Thank you. Thank you. That's exactly the way it should be. 16 equals x. Do you have a problem with it? Speak to the manager. That's why you don't skip steps or rush. Thank you for pointing that out. That's a fun question. Fun because I like math. Yeah. Ever tell you guys about the one math teacher who could cry talking about the beauty of math? It got choked up in like 2 sentences.
Was it you?
No, it wasn't. It was Dave Long. Anybody see A Beautiful Mind, Russell Crowe? He's got this like crazy math mind. I couldn't focus on the movie because I just saw Dave Long, like this guy that I know. Like this is Dave. This is Dave. Dating situations. He's like, oh, this is like the rule of limits. And it's like, what? Okay. Anybody need this? Can I erase it? Longest
You can erase it.
video ever. Thank you. Look at Gavin. Look at the influence you're having. No, there's Karina speaking up. That's Micah. Now Matthew's heckling, but that's something. Can you see that that's 2 different colors on your home screen?
Slightly.
2i. What the heck is that, eh? That's interesting. Okay, so 2 log 3x cubed equals log 3x squared. Okay, there's lots of different ways to do this.
I've tried them all.
Okay, the very first thing, and I feel like it'll cancel too much, but the very first thing I'm thinking about is divide both sides by log 3x squared.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's gonna cancel too many different things. So let's just move this over. So we have 2 log 3x cubed minus log 3x squared equals 0. So then we factor. So this is like 2x cubed minus x squared. We're gonna factor this out. So it really is the same probably as all the canceling. But anyway, so we have log 3x squared. Nope. This is a nice marker. Squared times 2 log 3 of x minus 1. Did I do that right? Log 3 of x squared. Yes. And so this is like log 3 of x times log 3 of x. That's what the squared is, times 2 log 3 of x minus 1. So this has to equal 0. So 3 to the 0 means x is 1, right? So for both of these, possibilities is that x equals 1. For this one, if I kind of draw it out, so I'm going to move that 2 to the x squared. So it's log 3x squared. Oh, it's the whole way. Log 3 of x squared equals 1. 3 to the 1 equals x squared. The root of both sides barely fits on the screen. How does that?
How did you get the x squared equals 1? Like, how did you get this squared from it?
Case the 2. I just moved the 2.
Oh, okay.
I was going to point here. I was like, what? I don't know where I got it from. Oh yeah, I have that kind of attention span. Does that make sense? Karina, answer your question?
Yep.
Anybody else? Sorry, this is keeping you so late. This book is so much better because it used to be that I would literally teach for an hour and just would not be able to answer questions. We have one more to go though. Anybody else questions on this one? Okay, 5B. This is a long video. I can erase this?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. Oh yeah, 2 people. Just want to see. Matthew still here? He is. Love it. Love that.
Mr. Morris, where did you get the 5B from? Because to be honest, I have absolutely no idea.
From the previous assignment. That's why I have an asterisk there. From 246.
Excuse me, would Adam DeRoche come to the office, please?
5B, page 246 is e to the natural log of 9. So e to the ln base 9? No, of 9. Now remember, a natural log equals log base e. And one of the rules deals with this. Karina's got to memorize. I should just ask her. Rule number 7. N log n of x. So rule number 7 is n to the log n of x equals x. This is what the rule is. So sorry about that. So if this is what the rule is, n to log n of x equals x. This is e to the log base e of 9. What's the answer? Who wanted this?
Me. I was just confused by the
ln?
ln or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, ln is the natural log, or the log with the base of Euler's number is what it is.
Okay, so then it's just 9.
Yep, that's it.
Okay, thanks.
Yep, you bet. Anybody else? Anything else? All righty. Oh, sorry, was somebody gonna say something? No? Okay. All right, folks. See you tomorrow.